In Exodus chapter 20, verse 7, we read the third commandment. And it says, "You shall not take the name of the Lord your God in vain, for the Lord will not hold him guiltless who takes his name in vain." As Christians, as followers of Christ, we bear the name of God through Jesus Christ. And when we read this commandment, it means so much more than just our words. Yes, we cannot use God and Jesus as exploratives, because that does bring dishonor to his name, and it's using his name in vain. But it also means our actions. How we act can use the Lord's name in vain. In 2 Timothy chapter 2, verses 19 through 21, it says, "Nevertheless, the solid foundation of God stands, having this seal: the Lord knows those who are his, and let everyone who names the name of Christ depart from iniquity. But in a great house, there are not only vessels of gold and silver, but also of wood and clay, some for honor and some for dishonor. Therefore, if anyone cleanses himself from the latter, he will be a vessel for honor, sanctified and useful for the master, prepared for every good work." How we live, what we say, and what we do will either bring honor, dishonor, or even no honor to God the Father. And I think it's important to take note of that. There's three things we can do. We can either bring honor, dishonor, and no honor. And no honor falls in the category of dishonor. They're one and the same. Whenever I talk about the third commandment, I like to talk about a father with 3 sons. The first son says he loves his father and does everything that his father asks of him. The second one says he loves his father as well. But when his father asks him to do something, he does whatever he wants instead. He does his own will as opposed to what his father wants. And then the third son says he loves his father just like the other two. But he does nothing. When his father asks him to do something, he just sits idly. And it's clear in that example to see which one truly loves his father. The one who goes and does what his father asks, does his will, answers the call of his father. The other two are bringing dishonor to the name. They are taking their father's name in vain. How we talk, how we walk, and how we live will either bring honor or dishonor to the name of God through Jesus Christ. We can live a life that truly brings honor to God the Father through Jesus Christ, or we can live a life that just says we have the name tag of Christian, but we don't really do what our Father wants us to do. We don't truly heed his words and his ways. And we bring dishonor and we use his name in vain. We must strive to live away by stepping away from iniquity that brings honor to the name of God through Jesus Christ. For they are deserving. Until next time, that's today's moment in the Word.